What's going on, Twitch? What's going on? What's going on? You're here with me, Vice Games, and it is the 30th of May, 2025. Local time is 5:09 p.m. I had to get a little bit of stuff done around the house before I could start streaming today. But, nonetheless, we are here. And we are gaming. I was away yesterday too, my apologies. I was not feeling well. To be honest, if it weren't for the set release, I'd probably skip today too, but show must go on. I'm going to start with a quick sound check to make sure that the audio is good. It is! How wonderful. How wonderful. Must let the people know that I am live, so just give me a moment. Okay, I've let the people know. Now we're going to do a camera test. Hello, 1, 2, 3, hello. Perfect. Why can't I just do that every time? Anyway, it's time for video games. Let's play. Sure, I'm just gonna get... I'm actually gonna get some water before I start a stream, so... Give me a moment. Hi, Ghost! Give me a moment. Yeah, fill out some water. Okay, I'm sitting down. And we're gonna play some games. Gotta figure out what's going on in this new set, this new format. It's wild and wonderful. It'll be nice to play with some new cards, huh? That wasn't my ladder best. Liar! Okay. See all the stuff that I got. A little parting gift from Journey Together. That Lycanroc almost got 4 of that art. See if we can get the last one. Big old Snorlax. Hello, Zenny. Zenny, look. All the emotes are uploaded. I gotta find them in amongst it all. Yeah, they're all there. Look at that. Hey. It's the Zenny collection. Yippee. Whoa. Look at that Dunsparce. Is huge. Oh, what's going on here? Alright, well, we're going to have a look at these cards one by one. Inspect them all. Moltres, Flame Screen. During your opponent's next turn, this Pokemon takes 50 less damage from attacks after applying weakness and resistance. Okay, so some damage mitigation. Discard Team Rocket's energy from this Pokemon. If you do, discard the opponent's active Pokemon and all attached cards. Oh! Oh! Excuse me! Can we play Expanded? Let's take Moltres into Expanded and play 4 Special Charge. Does that sound okay? Does that sound like a good time? Repelling Veil. I want to make a joke about Body Odor, but I think I might just leave it to people's imagination. Prevent all effects of attacks used by your opponent's Pokemon done to your basic Team Rocket's Pokemon. Cool! Cool. You know, eat your heart out. Dragapult. Dark Frost. If this Pokemon has any Team Rocket's energy, do 60 more. Cool. Wait, does it have to be... I'll read it again, but I was wondering if it had to be active for that effect to be in place. So you mess with their energy with Jamming Wing, Wicked Thunder. If it has any Rocket energy, do 60 more. Okay. We're gonna Mareep. That's cool. Procurement is... That is always an interesting attack when that gets printed. Something that can get items back. Darkest Impulse. Darkest Impulse. Whenever your opponent plays a Pokemon from their hand to evolve, put 4 damage counters. It doesn't stack, so you just need the 1 Ampharos in play. Yeah, so Articuno can just sit anywhere. That's cool. Be on high alert. Reconsider your loyalties. And unlock the Giovanni's Mewtwo EX deck. Very funny. Cool. Of course, Umbreon was going to win that contest. I tried my hardest for Vaporeon. I tried. Well, I didn't really try that hard. I stopped bothering to like put anything on the to use the sleeves and deck boxes and whatnot. Because there's just no way. Hey, Jevil. Oh, we got the Max Rod? We got the Max Rod in this deck? Yeah, buddy. Shaman. Everybody say goodbye, Wellspring Ogerpon. Goodbye. Buddy Blast. Buddy Blast. Okay. Wait, what has to be in this? Ethan's Adventure. And what does Ethan's Adventure do? Search for 3 Pokemon Basic Fire Energy. I think I just want to rock the Ethan's Ho-Oh EX. Let's just try and rock it. So we got Prevent Bench Damage. Cool. Ethan's Cyndaquil evolves into Ethan's Quilava. Ethan's Quilava evolves into Ethan's Typhlosion. But we've got this ability here, so... Ooh, very cool. So as long as you've got a Quilava just chilling on the bench, you can just search for Ethan's Adventure over and over. That's rad. And then we got the Buddy Blast, which powers up with every Ethan's Adventure in your discard pile. Very fun. Very, very funny. Well, very fun. Not funny. Also funny. But, you know, this is the kind of support that an attacking non-EX Stage 2 Pokemon needs. It needs to have a very easy to facilitate energy cost. It has to be a powerful attack to begin with. And it needs, like, some kind of support to make it work. So, rest in peace, Hydreigon again. Yeah. It's tough. Well, here's the thing, though. Shaman only protects non-rule box Pokemon. Okay? So, you can still attack with Obsidian. But yeah, you're not blasting their unevolved Pokemon for free, you know. Silver Bangle. I'm down. No retreat on the Makago if it has energy or no energy. Well, that makes this retreat cost useless. Discard up to 5 energy from this Pokemon. This attack does 70 for each you discard in this way. That's a heap strong. What the heck? And we got the Ho-Oh. Mew. Fez. Ethan's Adventure. Very important supporter. Yep. Cool. I'm gonna play it as is. Let's see what happens. Welcome to the Battle Pass. Oh, give me a pack. I'd like a secret rare Ho-Oh, please. Thank you. Okay, we got Meowth, Ampharos, Giovanni, a Gibble, Yanmar. Well, it's not what I wanted, but I will take the full art Archer. Oh, that's rude. That's rude. That's like a slightly weaker Ace Trainer. Friend pulled one at the Ho-Oh pre-release. Oh, that's beast. Alright, let's play it. I'm running the Ethan's deck unchanged. In fact, wait, is it? Ethan. Let's look at it. Straight up. Straight away. Wait up. Hold up. Hold on a minute. How am I doing today? I still sound nasally, as you can hear me. You might be able to hear my voice, but play the video game. Play the game. Do the thing. I dance for you. Okay, so we are going to stop the music. And we're gonna give first impressions on the Ho-Oh deck. So nice one, Jevel. Nice one. Okay. Okay, how we gonna? Well, I'm gonna just try and give a raw impression of the Ethan's Typhlosion deck, or the Ethan's deck. So, what's up, Whoopers? Welcome back. I'm doing something a little bit different today. I'm gonna give you an untested impression of the Ethan's Ho-Oh, Ethan's Typhlosion deck. Give you my thoughts right from the get-go, and then run a few games and see if we get anywhere with just the base set that the game gives you. So when you log in to Pokemon TCG Live at the moment, now that we've bought in all of the Destined Rivals cards, one of the first things that the game is going to give you is this Ethan's deck. And the whole archetype is based around all of these Ethan's cards, and the star of the show, I would say, is this Typhlosion. So let's have a look at it. What does it do? Mainly, we're looking at the Buddy Blast attack. It says, this attack does 60 more damage for each Ethan's Adventure card in your discard pile. Now, what is an Ethan's Adventure card? So, we have a look at the trainers, and here's Ethan's Adventure. Search your deck for up to 3 in any combination of Ethan's Pokemon and basic Fire Energy cards, reveal them, and put them into your hand, and then shuffle your deck. So, a very fantastic built-in supporter that is very specific to the Ethan's archetype. And we can't go past the Quilava as well. So often you'll see players online lament when the middle evolution doesn't have much to do as far as an archetype goes. And we're lucky here to have a Quilava that bucks the usual trend and has a very useful ability. So what does it do? Bonded by the Journey says, once during your turn, you may search your deck for an Ethan's Adventure card, reveal it, and put it into your hand, and then shuffle your deck. So, we have a built-in engine for getting the supporter, which gets you, your various Ethan cards and even the energy as well. And by using the supporters and getting them into your discard pile, we power up the Ethan's Typhlosion. So Buddy Blast doing 40, and then, use one Ethan. That's 100. Then it goes to 160. Then it goes to 220, and then it goes to 280. So 40 base plus 60 times 4 is 240. We're scaling up to 280 damage a turn for 1 energy. So I had thoughts about this before, and my thoughts on Ethan's Typhlosion and Stage 2 non-EX attackers in general is that they really need to have a very easy energy cost to facilitate and a very powerful payoff for the amount of effort that goes into setting them up. And they need quite a lot of help to keep the train of attacks going. And that's exactly what we get with this Typhlosion. So alongside the general Typhlosion engine, we also have the Ethan's Macargo here with a very cool set of text on it. First of all, no energy attached to the Macargo gives it free retreat, so that's always handy, especially on a Pokemon 3 retreat. And then Lava Burst here says 70 times, discard up to 5 energy from this Pokemon. This attack does 70 for each card you discarded in this way. And so, my impression of how to get all the energy onto the Macargo in the first place is to, well, it's actually pretty hard because we have, oh, no, my apologies, I've forgotten how Ethan's Ho-Oh works. So, I've been thinking about Ethan's Ho-Oh EX in terms of how it works in other decks, which would need access to energy movement effects like Poppy or Blissey EX, or more than likely Armarouge. However, in this deck, the ability says, once during your turn, you may attach up to 2 basic Fire Energy cards to one of your benched Ethan's Pokemon. So you can just sit there with Ethan's Ho-Oh, attaching to Macargo every single turn, and then just absolutely obliterate your opponent's active Pokemon with Lava Burst. So you've got 2 very interesting ideas playing alongside each other. I have to imagine that a more refined Ethan's Typhlosion list will probably dispense with the Macargo and the Ho-Oh and focus entirely on the Typhlosion itself. But what I'm interested in doing here is trying out the list as is and seeing how it goes. So I'm going to cut to some games, and we'll go through the deck and how it plays, and we'll see where we get to. I might just re-record that last bit one more time. So somewhere in there, I'll say I'll finish off talking about how we've got multiple strategies in play, and we're probably going to want to focus on a Typhlosion deck once we look to refine it. But for now, we've got these 2 strategies working side by side, and it's all supported by a few Pokemon here. We've got the Mew, which is useful against hand disruption with the restart, and you could use genome hacking if you manage to get the energy onto it, but remember, Ho-Oh can't attach to it. Fezandipity is here for draw every time your active Pokemon gets knocked out, or every time your opponent takes a knockout on the previous turn, right? And when we've got a deck with a single prize attacker, the idea is that you'll get a lot of use out of the flip the script, so a very valuable ability. And then Shaman, a newly released Pokemon in the set, has the Flower Curtain ability, which will work to protect your non-rule box Pokemon from bench damage. So very, very helpful in a deck that has so many potentially low HP Pokemon throughout the game. Over on the trainer side of things, I already pointed out the 4 Ethan's Adventure, but just a lot of sensible cards to want to include in the deck. Interestingly, you've got the Superior Energy Retrieval, great alongside the Ho-Oh. You've got a couple of Boss's Orders for the Gusting effect to hunt down the Pokemon that you want to get the multi-prize KOs that you need to pull ahead. Interestingly here, the Max Rod is our Ace Spec, and it makes a lot of sense in a deck with a lot of evolution pieces, a lot of fire energy floating around, and needing to be recovered over and over for the effects of attacks like the Makago, and just generally to get your evolution pieces back. And then it's rounded out with 11 energies. So I'm going to cut to some games. Please enjoy, and I'll see you maybe again later on when we get our hands on the Mewtwo EX deck that's provided at a later point in the Battle Pass. So I'll see you then. Thanks. Okay, I did the things. Thank you, Ghost, for smiting that that chatter. Oh, I didn't even put the fire energy in the middle of the screen. Oh well, whatever. Hi, Lexi. What did I miss? Did you all behave? You want to build it? It looks fun. It does. Did you all behave while I was doing the content piece? Seabaker, what are you doing? What are we doing? You always behave. A likely story. Let's run the Ethan's Ho-Oh. Well, I'm back now, so everybody better be on their best behavior. Alright, very first game with the Ethan's deck. Let's see. Hey, Millie. Yeah, it's got the attribution. But I think like the artist thing is like a role. I think there's another thing that I have to do to link it to you. I'm just gonna say yes to going first. We'll see what happens. Why is Ho-Oh so thick? 2 retreat? Are you kidding me? Oh man! No! Oh, I'm cooked. Wait, wait. I'm gonna do this. I'm gonna do this. I cannot lose this Cyndaquil. I cannot lose it. Okay? This is an awful start. No! They got the Fan Rotom. They've got the Raging Bolt sleeves. Gross! Gross! Well, I'm just playing the base list that it gives you. Because I want to try it like as is. As the author intended. Search for Ethan. Go into the decks, use the search function, and search the name Ethan, and you'll find it. It'll put it, like, right at the bottom. You would think so. You would think so, Lexicon. However, probably because of the way it just adds it to your account instead of like you creating the deck. It's probably something to do with that. It must automatically put it beneath everything that you've created. No! Stop it! I'm gonna lose because reasons. Yes! We got away with it! Okay. Nest ball. Wait. Where do you reckon my Cyndaquil are? Where do you reckon my Cyndaquil are? Uh-oh. Oh, no. Oh, no. Okay, we're gonna do this. Oh, this is so weird how it's done it. Please don't hurt me, Raging Bolt. Guess what's gonna happen? Noctowl, Boss's Orders, Area 0. I don't know. They get to do whatever they like. Maybe I should have Ionoed. Maybe I should have Ionoed. But there's value in me using Ethan's Adventure as much as I can, so... What's in my active? The Pokemon that evolves into Makago. Seabaker. Do you know the Pokemon that evolves into Makago? Nobody say it. Don't say it. Don't. Ah, oh, no, Zenny, you ruined it. I should reply to the social media account for Pokemon TCG Live. I'd be like, hey, I'm having trouble with the Ethan's Typhlosion deck. I forgot what the name is of the Pokemon that evolves into Makago. And if they reply, oh, it'd be a slam dunk. That's like 5,000 likes. Easy. Someone please steal that from me. Like, hey, I'm having some problems with the Ethan's deck. I forgot the name of the Pokemon that evolves from Makago. I won't do it, no. I'm a bit nasally and sniffly. You'll have to bear with me. My apologies. Of course, of course. Honestly, a scoop. Honestly, a scoop. They found the way. Although, like, okay, so this deck isn't necessarily... It doesn't... You're not required to use Typhlosion to make it work, but it would be nice, you know, if it did. So the problem is if I don't top deck like either an Energy or a Macago, I'm in trouble. Shut up, Ghost. Shut up. I'm gonna play Expanded and use Ball Guy. We'll use Ball Guy and Slugma. Yeah. It's very juvenile. That's why I like it. No! Wait, no. Maybe good. Maybe good, actually. Alright, please. Please, please. It's like almost good enough. It's almost good enough because I could Ethan for 3 energies. And then double Ho-Oh. And then Macago. I guess I could research or Iono to do it. I just need a little bit more than what this hand is giving me. I need just a little bit more. Right, because at best, I'm attacking with Lava... Actually, I'm not even attacking with Lava Burst with this hand. So we'll just try. We'll just try. Oh, I'm the best? Apparently, I'm the best? Hello? We can just Max Rod here, too. Easy peasy. Hey, this deck goes alright. When in doubt, research out. I've always said this. I've always said this. So I should put this energy somewhere, so I've got to pivot. I'll put it here. Because if they ignore the Cyndaquil, they're in trouble. Or not necessarily, but if they ignore the Macago, they're in trouble. What does Ball Guy do? I'm not trying to be funny. Ball Guy looks for balls. That's just what Ball Guy does. Ball Guy looks for balls. And you add the balls to your hand. That's what Ball Guy does. I really like that card. It's good. Shut up, Seabaker. Don't be weird. Right? I prefaced my explanation by saying I wasn't trying to be funny. No, you can't just type Visega Smug 5 times in a row. You can't. That's not... That doesn't excuse your behavior. No, you can't just use the Dugong emote. Behave. Okay, ignore the Macago. Ignore it at your peril. Ignore it. See what happens. They don't know what's going on in my hand. Like, look at this! Look at this! Dude. Like, I don't even need... Like, bro. This is like so easy. With double Ho-Oh and Makago, it's just too easy. I also cannot use this game for YouTube now. I'll have to, you know, now for all of you to understand, I cannot use this game for YouTube. Put an energy on the Pheasantipity so I can pivot if required. It's also a good thing to discard all the energy. I also didn't need to use all of that energy on it. I just did. I did not need to put the 4th energy. I needed 3 to use the Lava Burst. And I wasn't really thinking about it. But I could have kept 1 energy in hand and it would have been fine. Vice After Dark. Yeah, and on what social media platform will I be making that channel? Ghost? You got any suggestions for that one? Yeah, I bet you do, Siveka. All of them Ghost? Vice After Dark? Imposter Vice. I'll call it Imposter Vice. What are you gonna do about it? What are you gonna do about it, bro? You got a boss? You got a counter catcher? What have you got? What have you got? Hey? What have you got? Problem? You gonna have a problem, Ogrepon? Yeah, sure. New poll. Seabaker. Jail time. Jail time or free time. There you go. Shut up, Seabaker. Shut up. It's neck and neck. Oh. Hey, Astrio. Looks insane. It's a pretty wild looking board, huh? It's pretty wild. The reason why the game, like my board just doesn't have a Typhlosion at all is because my opponent kept targeting it. Made it very difficult for me to do anything about it. They keep going for the 2 prizes here, right? Wish I had Iono. That would be nice in this position, but no such luck. You're very new to the TCG, so seeing that many doesn't look right. It is unusual, isn't it? You are taught that you can only have 5 benched Pokemon in play. But if you're familiar with any card game, one of the golden rules is that cards often get to change, like, get to override the base rules of the game with their effects. And so they had the Area Zero Stadium in play, which allows them to have up to 8 if they have a Terra Pokemon in play. So it is interesting. We've had that effect a few times. I said I wanted Iono. I said I wanted Iono. So what we have to do here is we'll use Retrieval first. I will... There'll be another Kulava. I want to keep the research. So now we need to Golden Flame twice to the Makago. But I don't have to do it, like, 3 times. I can just do it like this, because we've just got to knock out the Slitherwing, right? I'm going to put an energy on the Quilava. Oh, sorry, the Cyndaquil, so I've got a pivot for next turn. And then we Iono. There's like a slightly more efficient way I could have gone about that turn too, but this will do. So, and we'll do this. So what I mean by efficient... Oh, also, how much damage does it do? 20. Okay. So what I could have done is I could have tried to use Ho-Oh to the Makago, then normal attach the energy, and then try to get a second fire in hand to use the second Golden Flame on something else. But with the cards that I had, and knowing that I was going to use Iono, I didn't want to risk it. What did we draw into? What was... So in a pinch, we could have used the Retrieval we drew into, but I'm happy enough that it played out the way that it did. Now, if they don't have a way into a boss's orders... Okay, we're cooked. No! Unlucky, Seabaker. Not a majority. Well, I'm glad we're having fun here. Okay. I bet they didn't expect the game to go the way that it did. They had to boss's orders and Gust and Catcher and do everything to get Ho-Oh every single time. This is why I dislike boss's orders. I do. I hate boss's orders. What a boring card. Boring card. But it helps end games in a timely fashion too. So I don't really yeah, it's fine. It's fine. It annoys me as a supporter. Walls would be broken. No, it just means that you would have to play decks that could deal with walls without boss's orders. You would have to build your deck in a more well-rounded manner. I would like if walls were OP. I would like it. I will go first again. Or should I? I'm going to try going second this time. We'll see. Okay, we got N versus Ethan. Double switch research. Uh-oh. So I really want to try and get a win with the base list before I look to work on it and improve it. Or explore the other cards in the format, which would be a nice idea tonight. I should also record something for the YouTube Shorts. So, has anybody... Okay, so all of Black Bolt and White Flare got revealed today. Are there any EX cards that people would be interested in seeing some thoughts on? Well, it has to be Shaman, hey. All of them? Yeah, fair. I guess I could go Cyndaquil here. It's probably fine. You know what? That first game, it did not help that we just sat there with 2 Cyndaquil prized, crying the whole game. We were able to hold our own, though, which was nice. Do I have to go Shaman here? Probably. The Hydreigon with attacks that cost 1 billion energy but takes extra prizes? Okay. Show me. Show me. Can we leave the Shaman alone for like 1 millisecond, please? Like 1 turn, please. Alright, that's it. I'm getting me Ho-Ohs. I'm gonna get me Ho-Ohs. If I can get double Ho-Oh down, they're dead. They'll be dead. Well, I don't know why you'd want to bully a Shaman. It is a cute-looking dog. Dude, could we cook them here? Is there potential? If I go double Ho-Oh... Like, that doesn't seem that great, does it? It might be a Mikago angle. This art is on time too as well, I think. Very nice of them not to knock out my Shaman. It's very considerate. And this seems good, right? Seems good. Can I get 3 energy? There's 1 in the discard pile, so the answer is no. So I think we retreat and chill. Should get some value out of Golden Flame. Just don't know who. Actually, a bit of a misplay because now they could trap the Makago, and that would suck. But they want to deal with the Shaman, right? They want to deal with this. So we'll see. Yeah, Shaman's a cute dog. It's a cute hedge dog. It's a when it turns into sky form, it's an up dog. Get it? Do you get it? It turns into an up dog. I'm not gonna read that, Sadie. I'm not gonna read that. It's a very simple joke, but it makes me laugh. It does. It's very simple. You'll forgive me if I'm not too animated tonight, because I am a little bit under the weather, as you can probably tell from my voice. But the show must go on for Ethan's Pokemon. I feel like an electric being carried away by an air balloon. How's my voice? Bit nasally. Ooh. Cheeky, cheeky. Alright. Send in the Cinder. Cyndaquil. Okay. Yeah. Alright, we got the basic fire straight to hand, so that's good. Now I can make this work. Should I just knock this out? Question mark? Question mark? Or should I just blast the end Zoroark? I feel like knocking this out would be really, really tough for them to deal with. So I'm going to do it like this. Put down the Slugma. Okay. Energy retrieval. I'm going to get rid of you and you. 2. Okay, last chance to decide what I want to do. Like, they're just gonna get another Darmanitan, right? They will just give themselves another Darmanitan to work with. But we get, like, 1 turn of reprieve as well if we do this. So, like, I am down to do it. I am down. And you have to discard all the energies, otherwise Mikago gets stranded. You have to discard all of them. So what I'm looking for at the moment is just a little bit of time to find things like the Kulava and to, you know, set my board up for a bit more success. At worst, 210 into the Zoroark. It could work. You know someone that looks like Mikago? This Pokemon lives near the craters of volcanoes. It stores fire energy in its shell of cooled and hardened magma. Nothing wrong with hanging out in a crater or two. Yeah, Electros just, Electric comes by to hang out every so often. Just chilling. You know how it is. Okay. They must be annoyed. They must be annoyed. I probably should have just blasted the Zoroark. I don't know. Not all the time, it comes and goes. Comes and goes. What do you mean? What's wrong? Got this one too. Tis very dapper. Alright, so let's figure it out. Let's try and make it happen. I mean, I don't really have anything with this hand, to be honest. I can attack with Mikago, but that's just going to give them access to, like, attacking with Reshiram. On the other hand, do we even care? Because they can just use Reshiram's second attack and knock out Ethan's Ho-Oh anyway. So maybe I just go for it. So the idea is to pivot over and over. That's what we're trying to do here. You never really want to attack with Ho-Oh Because it's never going to end well for it. So we're going to do this, apply some pressure. They're going to have to figure out what to do with Zoroark here. They'll have to figure out what to do. Yeah, the base jelly is good. Doesn't need the bling to look very regal. Not required. They're back there with a hand size of 7, deck size of 7 now. We've got a hand size of 2 and a deck size of 24. And no real way to draw through our deck without them taking prizes. So I guess what I should have done was applied pressure at the beginning and just knocked out the Zoroark. That's probably where this game went wrong. Haha. But our Ho-Oh and Pheasantipity are wide open. Come on, mate. You're gonna have to take prizes eventually. Come on. Come on. You have to take a knockout sometime. 5-5 still. Work it out. Work it out, buddy. They've used double PP up already. So they might be able to PP up soon. Okay. It's looking pretty dire. Can we stop with the cringe? Dude. Honestly. Like, honestly. So cringe, man. They want to take 3 prizes. La-dee-da. I'm a Zoroark player and I'm very smart. Come on. I'm down here in the dire depths of what is it, Quickball League or whatever it is. I can't win a trick. Everyone's playing really strong decks. I'm gonna have to swing it to casual, I think.
Is this the answer you've been looking for?
Hello, High Flyer. High Flyer, like a Skyform Shaman, not like this Landform one. Hello. Happy Destined Rivals Day, how are you? How is stream? Evening where I am. 6:15. You having a good day? Make sure you keep your distance from me. I'm a bit unwell. Caught a bug this week. Not like a Pokemon bug. Morning in Sweden. Good morning to you. What's the weather like in Sweden? It's very cold here in Australia at the moment. And very cold is very relative because my idea of very cold is based on, like, you know, an average of how cold it does get here. Okay. Very good. You're the best, Zorak. You're the best. Okay, buddy. Settle down, would you? Oh, Steve Baker, you are a delight. Okay. Draw cards. Okay, thank you. So what I want to do is like manual attach, I guess. Like if anything's going to work out for us. Okay, what do I want? I want you. Probably these three. You know, we haven't seen a single Ethan's adventure yet, you know. That's crazy. Bonded by the journey. Okay. Hooray! Our first one! Yay! Alright, we'll do this. Golden Flame. To here. As always, we need to over discard. I should have set up another Slugma, huh? I don't think I get a lot of choice in the matter, though. Kind of blows, because at this point, I'd like to try and sweep with Typhlosion, but I don't think I can. I don't think I'll be able to. Not adventuring. Yeah, being a bit of a homebody. Didn't want to leave Little Root Town for some reason. Fair enough. Wait, Little Root is Gen 3, right? What is it in Gen 2? Where do you start? You can't win. Yeah, that's right. That's what I thought. So, what is this loss going to be my fault? No, I added Ultra Ball and Artisan to hand. But I did have Max Rod, so I could have set up another Slugma. Could have. So this is my bad. So what does this mean? What does this mean? What does this mean? I think it probably just means I lose, right? Okay, no. So one route is if I can... Okay, dream with me for a moment, dream. Bonded by the journey. We take an Ethan's adventure. I have to research into both Ethan's adventure and, like, Ultra Ball or Earthen's Vessel or whatever. If I can get both, this works out. So we'll do this. I'll do this. Let's do this. We can thin the deck a little bit. Not bad. Maybe there's like a double Ho-Oh play or something we can go for. I don't know. This could work out though. It might work out. We can keep thinning here too because we can Artisan. Okay. Because they'll have no Zoroark if this works out. So this might work. Oh, also, I haven't flipped yet. Ooh. Ooh. I should have realized that earlier. That's a shame. That's a shame. What's my alternate plan here? Because I think if I attack with Ho-Oh, I lose, right? Because they'll use Powerful Rage. So I can't attack with Ho-Oh. I'll have to, like, tank. If that's what I do. I'll have to tank. No, dude. Wait, we can check. We can check if there's any way. So, I lost because I drew one too many cards. Ah, that blows. I had it. I had it, but I didn't realize about the Pheasantipity until I thinned one too many cards. Yeah, it's too bad. They would have been they would have been cooked. Like that. Oh, okay, so they probably just use Ursaluna or something to win. In that case, they would have just used Ursaluna. It's really too bad. Oh, I can't retreat Typhlosion either. I didn't think about its retreat cost here. Now it's GG. Wait, do I have a Quilava left? Was there a Quilava in the deck? It still wouldn't matter. I'll just do this for fun. So yeah, there was a Quilava. So we got kind of unlucky there. We could have got Quilava, like, off the 7. But we missed both Quilava and Ethan's Adventure there. Oh, that's too bad. It's too bad. And you know what? If I had thought about that... Oh, okay, so I couldn't evolve the Cyndaquil either. Alright, well, we just do that and then concede. Yeah, GG. You're the best. Yeah. Too bad. New Barktown. Is any new? Dude. What are these tryhards down here? Alright. We gotta swing it to casual. But it would be so hype if we beat somebody in ranked. It would be hype. But I don't wanna spend all night trying to play the base Ethan's Ho-Oh deck in ranked. I don't want to spend all night trying. Because we could queue casual and find somebody still playing like Dragapult or something, you know? So we'll see. Yeah, but I wasn't playing like the base like bad decks straight away in ranked. You know what I mean? Ooh, here we go. Here we go. A bit of a thematic battle here. Typhlosion versus Team Rocket. See what they came up with. See what they're playing. Did that play a sound effect for the Team Rocket card? That's funny. Ooh, well, that's a short game. And there you have it. Just give me a sec. Team Rockets, Rocket.
It just works.
It's unfortunate I missed that win con on the final turn against the Zoroark deck, because that would have been a really good game. That would have been so good. Yeah, if I did one less thing to thin my deck, or realized what I had access to before searching, I would have had it. Yeah, but you know what I was doing, I forgot about the Pheasantipity and was playing like I just had to draw it all off the research, and I didn't realize until too late. I'm gonna try second. With the deck, because being able to Ethan, you know, like a turn sooner, like seems like it makes sense to me. I'm gonna try Slugma in the active. And we'll do this. Cerulege. Hey, nice blueberry. Cool. Well done. Doesn't seem to be any bugs that I've encountered. I've played exactly one deck so far. Garchomp. What's wrong with Garchomp? Thankfully, that shouldn't be a problem most of the time. Only if you're going to bench yourself. Sorry, deck yourself. Yeah. Double Ethan's in hand. So what do we like here? So we'll play one. So I like this and this. And possibly just another energy. Wait, what if I got I have an earthen vessel to work with. Even so, I think I... Well, what do I want to do here? Okay. Going the double Mikago route has been good so far. I should probably use this, right? Does anyone want to play? Yeah, we can play. It's not like I need double Ho-Oh, but it helps. Should I expect them to budge you? I've made my choice. So Ethan's adventure gives me, no matter what, it will give me what I want here. I think I get whatever I want no matter what. Because if they do something like Abyssal Flame and knock out like Slugma or whatever, you know, I can promote Shaman and then just use Ethan's adventure for like, we'll go probably Kulava, Mikago, and another basic fire. Like, even if they were to knock this out, is what I mean. Would that work out for me? That probably wouldn't work out for me, actually. Okay, the worst thing for us would be for them to knock this out. But I think I can deal with any other eventuality. Shut up, Seabaker. Shut up. Shut up. This? No, let's think. Let's use our noggin. Ethan's adventure. You. These two. Boom. 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 Oh, we want to use Bonded by the Journey. Boom. Golden Flame to the Kulava, I think. Something like this. Yeah, I gotta discover more. I need to be able to free retreat. I have to. It's my good influence, Seabaker. It's my good influence. Budget time. Uh-oh. Wait, wait. Wait, what's this card? It's the device. I'm about to be put in it. Uh-oh. They got the device in their deck. My opponent's username is Rocket96, but they're not playing the Team Rocket deck. You kidding me? Wow, really? We're discarding Revivroom here? Oh, that's cheeky. So Revivroom gets discarded off the blender, and then we use a Night Stretcher to get it back. I wonder if that's even necessary at this point, but it's fine. They're allowed to. Well, that when you write it out that way, it means something different. Don't be weird, Lexicon. He means it in a Kingdom Hearts Chain of Memories type of way, okay? So I think, if I can help it, I do not want another Ho-Oh in play. I'm going to use Bonded by the Journey. Okay. Although maybe I have to. I don't know. Because if I use Ethan's Adventure here, then I have to commit to the Makago play. Which means I need to put down Ho-Oh. Might have to. Wait, I can Ethan's Adventure for 3 energy here. Yeah, but that doesn't give me enough. There's like lots of ways to get energy in this deck, so I'm better off just doing this. I'm a little bit disappointed by this draw, though. I guess I still get what I want if I use Max Rod. We'll just do that. That's fine. Cargo. Oh, sorry, Slugma. Golden Flame. Golden Flame again. Now remember, you don't want to over discard, but you also don't want to end the turn with any energy on the Makago either. So I think like the one misplay I've made in this game is benching Shaman at the beginning, when I could have just waited to see whether I needed it or not. But we'll be okay. Got another Makago waiting in the wings, so we're in good shape. More Kingdom Hearts when? I could be down to do another rando run. I do enjoy my Kingdom Hearts 2 randomizer. If I go too long without doing the rando Kingdom Hearts runs, then like I forget how to do them. Chain of Memories when? Okay. Chain of Memories can be a bit of a chore, that game. Can be. But I mean, I do have it, so I could. We could play some Chain of Memories, and it's not like I need to finish it or anything. You'll coach me through it, will you? Show me what's up. I could. What if we play Melody of Memories instead? Can we play Melody of Memories? I have that game. You be down for it? We'll get DCMA'd. Hide the VODs. Hide the VODs. Okay. Got the Typhlosion in hand. Wait, we did discard them all, right? Yep. Okay. Got any Mew? Ooh. Do you want Mew or Fez? Mew or Fez? Mew or Fez? I really wish this Shaman wasn't here. Mew for the retreat? Ooh, yeah, good point. Good point. We'll have a little bit less to work with here, but... Oh, come on! Ain't no way! Sad. Have to do it, though. Yeah. Alright, Buddy Blast. Bomba. Got to use the Typhlosion, very cool. Okay. Need that Makago somehow. Somehow. But if we get there, we're chilling. Attach in case of Ionu. I was more holding it in case of them doing something else. I'm not really sure like what else they could do that would require me to keep the energy in hand. But you are right. In hindsight, using Golden Flame there preemptively does seem like it would have been the better play. I was kind of like thinking like what else could go wrong. But yeah, it's like, if I don't have energy on the Ho-Ohs, then I'm in trouble anyway. So, yeah, and they're definitely an Ionu here. My bad. Deck out BM? Well, maybe. Unlikely, but... Let's have a look at the Black Bolt and White Flare cards. It might be Cartus, it might be. I'm just trying the base deck here. The deck that the game gives you, just for fun. The other thing that I would like to do this stream is experiment with Yen Mega. Yen Mega is this set, right? Or is it? Is it? Yeah, it is, right? Or am I wrong? Wait. We get Itchy Pollen if I'm very lucky. I could issue Poland if I'm very lucky. Wait. I should probably commit. Yeah, so like that's like the choice I'm gonna make. Like, I could restart into something like a research, but I should probably just commit. Because I got a way higher chance of hitting a fire energy. The other thing I could commit to here is Artisan to thin by 1. It would also shuffle the order of the deck too. But I think I'm just going to draw 2 and see what happens. Yeah, GG's. Fun way to win. It was a hand of energy, it was, yeah. I don't think it's really lucky in a deck with so many basic energy and ways to get them back from the discard pile. I was due that draw. I was due. Alright, let's get these cards. What do we get? Very lovely Ho-Oh there. Ethan's Adventure. And some packs. We'll have to read what these cards do closer. Oh! We got the Mabistiff. Bye, Lexi. Everybody say goodbye. Bye-bye. Enjoy your weekend. So what do you do? 210 vigorous tackle does more damage if you have no damage counters. So interestingly, no typing on the attack, so worth considering. Ariana's cool. Zenny, I'm gonna play you with the base deck. I'm just gonna play you with the Typhlosion. Good luck. Good luck. We both say stay hydrated out there. Hilarious. Loser has to change their catchphrase. I'm gonna go second. Good luck, Zenny. Let me crass. And don't say I made it crass, okay? Don't say I did. You're the one using the emote. Oh, okay. Very funny. Every time. They can't do that for every card. Like, come on. Every single card, really? Where was it for the... maybe it's like for the first time you play any. Yeah, fair enough. Because they didn't spam it for each of these. Let's see. So I really underestimated just how good the Makago is in this deck. Like, playing alongside the Ho-Oh. Very cool. Let's do this. Kulava time. Bonded by the journey. Grab the Ethan. Play the Ethan. Double cargo. Do I want... Ho-Oh? No. I don't need Ho-Oh here. I'm gonna grab Cyndaquil. So one of the things that I haven't been doing enough is getting the, like, the double Cyndaquil going. Is that a good idea? Maybe I should keep the Ultra Ball. Because Ultra Ball can give me Fez. So we'll play it like this. Discard them all. Sound effects are very funny. Off the top, very handy. We're only a turn away from having the goods. No, my Ho-Oh. No! Archer! Oh my goodness. Ooh, we're cooking. There we go. Alright. Sure. We're about to be hit by the Erasure Ball. But we'll be okay. Hold strong. Don't you worry. We're about to be swinging. Uh-oh. Spidops time. Yeah, Typhlosion is a KO. It's just a question of whether I want to try and attack with Makago instead. We'll see. Like, so the idea is I kind of want to chill with the Typhlosion because it's harder to set up repeatedly. Well, we've got the Ethan in hand, so we're chilling on that front. There will be no more Ethan to find, so we just use this. Right, we can play it like this. Probably sensible enough. Thinking Mew. I kind of want to go Mew. You want Fez? Alright. Draw some cards. We've committed Pheasantipity to the board, so we might as well commit the Ho-Oh. And we're kind of chilling for the rest of the game. Between Buddy Blast and Makago, we kind of just run over anything that hits the active now. So we'll see, but we've had a very fortunate setup. Very, very fortunate, I would say. Being able to get Typhlosion up and running immediately has been quite good. 330 HP on the Rocket Mewtwo. Yikes. I was not expecting that. But we'll figure it out. We'll be alright. Don't worry about it. We'll be alright. Uh-oh. Yeah. 5 energy Makago gets there. I just need to, well, it requires Zenny to knock out something other than the Ho-Oh for us to get there. If the Ho-Oh gets knocked out, then we're cooked. That's alright. I have a research. We've got a couple of switch in the list, so we'll be okay. Problem is Ho-Oh can't accelerate to itself while it's in the active, so we're going to need something else. Golden Flame. Okay, I'm gonna do it like this. Rather than thin, I'm just gonna take... Oh, no, I could have used Ultra Ball. Ah, I could have done it anyway. So, if I had discarded the boss instead of the Ultra Ball, then I would attach 1 energy here, and then I could have Ultra Balled the 2 fire energy for, like, another Typhlosion, and then I could have researched. So, a small mistake, but didn't end up mattering in the end. We use Switch. We want to use Typhlosion here. Oh, I can't use it, huh? Okay. Body Blast. You found a use case for Mudsdale? Oh, fantastic. And yeah, that sounds right to me. If we're thinking of the same Mudsdale. Then yeah, that sounds right to me. Oh! Rocket Rush. Ouch. Not bad, huh? So we lead with the Makago with free retreat. Because why not? Artisan. Let's have a look. So I kind of want to, like, go deep for the boss's orders. Because I can play out a lot of cards in this hand and go all the way down. But it means I have to be brave. I have to be quite brave. But we can do it. Let's try. It means getting rid of the super rod. I think I'm comfortable doing that. Ooh, actually, if we want to be even greedier, we do this. Means I can put something back as well. Maybe just a Typhlosion. Okay, restart. Here we go. Okay, no way. Flip. Oh, dang it. Oh, dang it. We tried. What's our superior situation? Yeah, we can do this. Close. Oh. Uh-oh. Oh, no! Okay. So, I guess what I could do is I could just attack with this Macago, right? Only discard one fire energy. And it's like, the Rocket's Mewtwo has to attack this Macago. It, like, has to. See, I think I'm gonna sit on this hand. Because it's pretty good. It's got a lot of energy in it. Right? So we just discard one. Iono and pass. Lettuce, you found a bit of a combo. Lycanroc is a lot better than I initially gave it credit for. I played some games against, like, Lycanroc, Frostlass, Monkey Dory, and it was way better than I thought it was going to be. Little Tone, I'm just playing the base list. This is the list that the game gives you when you log in. So just go... You go to your decks, type in Ethan, and it's the list that the game gives you. Okay, funnily enough, this game is going to come down to, like, the final turn, I think. It's going to come right down to it. So nice and close. Okay. So we just got to draw into Max Rod to win. Superior will do it, right? Yeah, GG's. Well played, Zenny. Wait. No, I'm dumb. No, it won't. No, it won't. Hang on. Wait. Wait. Did I mess up? I think I messed up. What did I discard there? What? Oh, no. Oh, no. Wait. 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 Don't laugh. Don't laugh. No! Dude. No! What? Are you kidding me? It's the last card. Wait. Is there still a way I can do this? Because I haven't used restart yet, right? Did I normal attach? Yeah, I did. That makes it hard. Oh, I think I'm cooked. Retrieval? That doesn't work. So, like, it's probably this. And then that's it. Like, I just gotta hope that I don't get cooked. What about the retrieval in hand? I don't have a second Ho-Oh, little tone. I don't have a second Ho-Oh. I used Ho-Oh already, see? Used Ho-Oh. Max Rod is the last card. How do I get it? How do I get the Max Rod? Okay, do you see my hand? Do you see my hand, little toad? Do you see my hand? How was I going to get rid of all those cards to mute? I got cooked. I got cooked. No! Yeah, GG. GG. I can't win a trick with this deck. We're taking it back into ranked. No, I have to do my homework. It's time for homework. I gotta do my homework now. You all know what that means. It's right. Everybody here is a smarter, better looking, more capable player than me. It's alright. Everybody here is a much better, much more intelligent, well-to-do player than I am. It is funny to lose that way. I was so sure. I was so sure. But look what happens. Is that right, Sadie? Is that good or bad? Okay, so here's what this card does. This is what this card does. Are you talking about Silver Bangle? Oh, it's called Brave Bangle this time. That's cool. Let's look at Hydreigon. So we're gonna write a script. We're gonna write a script together. It has to be a 1-minute script. What do we think of Hydreigon EX? It's interesting. It has a very important stipulation on the ability, right? Because the opponent's Pokemon has to be basic to get the ability effect, to get the activation. So it helps stop it from being a bit too strong, I think. I think if you were like one-shotting a Mega Gardevoir EX with this, games would be pretty short. So it's probably good that it's not it's not worded in such a way that it doesn't care what your opponent's active Pokemon is. So I am glad for that. I'm glad. I'm always wary about these types of effects because I'm always like a little worried that they could take over the game, so to speak. So I am glad. Devil. Yeah, Hydreigon. You'll be able to play both Hydreigon in a deck soon. That's cool. Something to think about. Is there time for a review? Maybe later. If you redeem it, I might be able to. So I've got how I do the opening of every short in mind now. I always start with the question:
Boom.
Is
Blueberry
this
underscore 166
X-Pokemon
just
bad or
redeemed
busted?
reviewer
So,
deck list.
Is this Hydreigon bad or busted? Hydreigon EX is a newly revealed Stage 2 EX Pokemon revealed for the Black Bolt and White Flare dual set. Sitting at a whopping 330 HP. This Dark type Pokemon has a very baton pass. Future Hands Hydreigon. Has a very interesting interesting ability in Greedy Eater, which reads, I won't even say sitting at a whopping 330 HP. This Dark type Pokemon has a very interesting ability in Greedy Eater, which reads, if your opponent's basic Pokemon is knocked out by damage from an attack this Pokemon uses, take one more prize card. So what do we think? Hello, welcome, Cherry. So what do we think about this? Take one more prize card. So, Hydreigon joins the ranks of how do I word this? Joins the ranks of Pokemon like Iron Hands EX, like the current Iron Hands EX, which seek to accelerate the game by taking extra prizes. This might sound appealing on a Pokemon that can also deal moderately, I'll say moderately strong damage. I'll just say, well, I should explain the second attack too. The attack for a whopping 5 energy deals 200 and prevents that Pokemon from retreating. So it sounds appealing, but the problem is that your opponent can just use cards like Switch or Surfer or what have you to get out of the active, and then they just like if they lead with Pokemon that don't give up extra prizes, then the ability is essentially doing nothing. It's kind of there to like give you a way to take an extra prize in some cases sometimes, but I think like most of the time you're probably playing from behind because this Pokemon is hard to set up, and then like if you're playing from behind anyway, you're probably attacking into a Pokemon that doesn't give up the extra prize. So it's a bit mid, to say the least. Probably, oh, I'm almost inclined to just call it bad and give it a 2 out of 5. The attack's not bad, but like if you're not one-shotting something with the attack, like it's not a big deal. It's good into Mewtwo. Team Rocket's Mewtwo. It'll slice and dice that thing. Good into, like, interesting into Gardevoir. So it's got, like, a couple of interesting matchups. But, like, I don't even know if Gardevoir cares. So. Yeah, that's fair. Zenny, that's fair. Cherry, you're sad that the Pidove is going to be in the opposite ETB? Oh, no. Oh, yeah, there's 2 ETBs for Black Bolt and White Flare, I remember. At least they're not quadruple dipping like they did with Prismatic. That was crazy. That was ridiculous. Or, not Prismatic. What? Was it Prismatic? Which one was the one with 4 ETBs? Because that was dumb. Yeah, I saw that there's no Unpheasant EX, but, like, who cares? Does the Unpheasant, the non-EX Unpheasant do anything interesting? I'm going to check for myself. Okay, it doesn't do anything interesting. But, like, whether it was an EX or not wasn't really that important to me. It's like, I find it very strange that people are so hung up on it not being an EX. I don't, like, I just wanted to see an Unpheasant. It didn't have to be an EX. But I see, like, a lot of people going, no, there's no EX. And it's like, well, I mean, that, you know, it doesn't have to be. Okay, so, back to Hydreigon. Hydreigon joins the ranks of Pokemon like the current Iron Hands, which seek to accelerate the game by taking extra prizes. That might sound appealing on a Pokemon that can also deal moderately strong damage, and has a stable amount and a high HP total, but the ability has an important clause which says you only get the extra prize when you KO a basic. This, in my mind, I'm gonna say, in my mind, this Pokemon, a deck using this Pokemon has to play from behind. So in my mind, a deck using this Pokemon has to play from behind. So it's not a... So it's far more likely that you'll be attacking into evolved Pokemon and so the ability will be inert much of the time, even with access to Counter Catcher. or I'll say if you're using counter catcher, it means their attacker goes unopposed, and Hydreigon is not easy to power up. I'm going to give this Hydreigon a 2 out of 5. Unfortunately, it's pretty bad. Does that sound fair? Oh, you had a doctor's appointment? Okay. Well, you can hold me to it, Blueberry. Next stream, I will review the list. I'll review the list. Okay, so Hydreigon. X Factor, you've come in at the homework portion of the stream. Good morning to you. So we're going to talk about Hydreigon. I'll try and do this in a couple of takes. Struggling through being a bit unwell. You might be able to hear it in my nasally voice, but we move, we carry on. Do our best. Okay. Don't say I don't do anything for all of you out there. Alright. Ooh. That's pretty good. Actually, also, what do the pre-evolutions do? What do the Prevos do? They're not that great. Wait, are there any others in format? That's a good question. There will be. So what does the other Zweilous do? Zweilous? Darkness Fang and Stomporf, that's not very good. But yeah. It's interesting. TM Blindside. It's true. Crisis Punch is a good point. Crisis Punch is very, very interesting that it can do that. But yeah, it's like not enough. I'll leave it to people to make those suggestions in the shorts comments. But anyhow, I'm gonna record the thing. Okay, let's do it. Is this Hydreigon bad or busted? Hydreigon EX is a newly revealed Stage 2 EX Pokemon for the Black Bolt and White Flare dual set. This Dark-type Pokemon has a very interesting ability in Greedy Eater, which reads, if your opponent's basic Pokemon is knocked out by damage from an attack this Pokemon uses, take one more prize card. The attack for a whopping 5 energy deals 200 damage and prevents that Pokemon from retreating. Hydreigon joins the ranks of Pokemon like the current Iron Hands EX, which seeks to accelerate the game by taking extra prizes. This might sound appealing on a Pokemon that can also deal moderately strong damage and has a high HP total, but the ability has an important clause which says you only get the extra prize when you KO a basic. In my mind, a deck using this Pokemon has to play from behind, so it's far more likely that you'll be attacking into evolved Pokemon, and so the ability will be inert much of the time. If you're using Counter Catcher, it means their attacker goes unopposed, and Hydreigon is not easy to power up. I'm going to give this Pokemon a 2 out of 5. Unfortunately, it's pretty bad. So that was good for one take. It took me 72 seconds to read that, which is no good. So let's have a look. Is this Hydreigon bad or busted? I'm going to start with newly revealed in the Black Bolt and White Flare dual sets. This dark type. This I'll say Hydreigon has a cool ability in Greedy Eater, which reads blah blah blah. The attack for a whopping 5 deals 200 and prevents that Pokemon from retreating. Hydreigon, I'll say, is similar to Iron Hands, which seeks to accelerate the game. This might sound appealing on a Pokemon that can deal strong damage. I'll say strong damage, and has high HP. But the ability says you only get the extra prize when you KO a basic. And I'll say a deck using this Pokemon is often playing from behind. I'll say often has to play from behind. So it's likely, I'm just like cutting a lot of like fluffy words. So it's likely you'll be attacking evolved Pokemon. So it's likely you'll be attacking evolved Pokemon and the ability, or making the ability inert much of the time. If you're using Counter Catcher, it means their attacker goes unopposed, and Hydreigon is not easy to power up. Okay, let's read about this. Okay, take 2. Is this Hydreigon bad or busted? Newly revealed for the Black Bolt and White Flare dual set, Hydreigon has a cool ability in Greedy Eater, which reads, if your opponent's basic Pokemon is knocked out by damage from an attack this Pokemon uses, take 1 more prize card. The attack for a whopping 5 energy deals 200 damage and prevents that Pokemon from retreating. Hydreigon is similar to Iron Hands, which seeks to accelerate the game. This might sound appealing on a Pokemon that can deal strong damage and has high HP, but the ability says you only get the extra prize when you knock out a basic. A deck using this Pokemon often has to play from behind, so it's likely you'll be attacking evolved Pokemon, making the ability inert much of the time. If you're using Counter Catcher, it means their attacker goes unopposed, and Hydreigon is not easy to power up. I'm going to give this Pokemon a 2 out of 5. Unfortunately, it's pretty bad. Not bad. But yeah, so X Factor, there is tons of things that could make it work, but you know, tons of cards could make tons of Pokemon work, and I have 4 extra seconds in the script. So what I'll do is I'll leave that kind of analysis to anybody who's willing to comment on the shorts. And it's a good way to like get people to actually comment on them, like to give their thoughts. So I'm gonna do this take one more time. That was 56 seconds, so very good. Just do it one more take. Is this Hydreigon bad or busted? Newly revealed for the Black Bolt and White Flare dual set, Hydreigon has a cool ability in Greedy Eater, which reads, if your opponent's basic Pokemon is knocked out by damage from an attack that this Pokemon uses, take 1 more prize card. The attack for a whopping 5 energy deals 200 damage and prevents that Pokemon from retreating. Hydreigon is similar to Iron Hands EX, which seeks to accelerate the game. This might sound appealing on a Pokemon that can deal strong damage and has high HP, but the ability says that you only get the extra prize when you knock out a basic. A deck using this Pokemon often has to play from behind, so it's likely that you'll be attacking evolved Pokemon, making the ability inert much of the time. If you're using Counter Catcher, it means that their attacker goes unopposed, and Hydreigon is not easy to power up.
Is this the answer you've been looking for?
Sneaky, you ruined the take! No, Sneaky! That's alright, that's my bad. Sneaky, I'm going to tell you and your raiders all about Hydreigon, so if you'll just sit tight, I'm gonna give you the preview on the YouTube shorts. So take 3, or take 4. Yeah, I would probably will use take 2 X Factor. It was pretty good. It was a pretty good read. one more. Is this Hydreigon bad or busted? Newly revealed for the Black Bolt and White Flare dual set, Hydreigon has a cool ability in Greedy Eater, which reads, if your opponent's basic Pokemon is knocked out by damage from an attack that this Pokemon uses, take one more prize card. The attack for a whopping 5 energy deals 200 and prevents that Pokemon from retreating. Hydreigon is similar to Iron Hands EX, which seeks to accelerate the game. This might sound appealing on a Pokemon that can deal strong damage and has high HP, but the ability says that you only get the extra prize when you knock out a basic. A deck using this Pokemon will often be playing from behind, so it's likely that you'll be attacking evolved Pokemon, making the ability inert much of the time. If you're using Counter Catcher, it means their attacker is going unopposed, and Hydreigon is not easy to power up. I'm going to give this Hydreigon a 2 out of 5. Unfortunately, it's pretty bad. Alright, that was pretty good too. That was pretty good too. No, it's all good, it's all good. Thank you so much for joining me. Thank you so much. How has your experience with Destined Rivals gone so far? Sneaky, how have you been? And I've got a deck that I want to try. I've got a deck that I'm going to try. We're going to build a new deck right now. It is going to be for fun. I've got a for fun deck. Meowscarada, Arboliver. Now you're talking. You test your brain. Still want to build Cinderace? You know what, Zenny? Since you've been so well behaved, I will allow you to do that. I will permit it. Wait, are any of these on the rewards track? Oh well, who cares? If there's any, oh well. Dude, I want the non-holo, please. Vibes-based gaming. Now there's a username. Games have been pretty good. I've been trying out the base Ethan's deck just for fun, and now I want to try this one. So we're gonna try Yanmega Vespiquen. Yanmega Vespiquen. Ooh, now this list is tricky. It's getting tricky with it. It's running a cheeky 4 and 2 reverse pyramid on the list, which makes sense in a deck that just wants to draw into things. Not the biggest fan of these reverse pyramid lines, but like they make sense sometimes. It's a very old school way of approaching deck building. When you know, you kind of like, why run the Ultra Ball when you could just have another copy of the card that you're trying to find? But back in those days, and I'm talking about the mid-2000s, right? You had formats in there where you didn't have multi-prize Pokemon, so like you had to squeeze the value out of every single card. I shouldn't say mid-2000s, I should say the late 2000s. Because there were the lowercase EX Pokemon back then too. But they rotated out in the later part of that decade. I was gonna say century. Surfer. Oh, apparently I have 4 full arts, so I guess we're using the full art Surfer. Why don't we go all full art trainers, huh? Let's go all full art. Who have I got 4 of? We got 4 Sardos. That works. Ayunu. Serena Vanillux. Hey. Nice. Is there anything new for that deck that makes it worthwhile at the moment? Wait, what have I done wrong here? What have I done wrong? 4 and 4 and 1 and 1. And 1 and 1 and 4 and 4 and 4 and 3 and 1. I think they've probably just put... That's probably the thing they got wrong. Alright, cool. Let's go Vespi. Yan Mega... Vespi Quen. And do we have an appropriate deck box for this? Or nah? I like using the Gengar, the Halloween 2022. The deck box and sleeves are cool. Got a coin for this? Got a coin for it? I use a grass coin. That'll do. Alright, let's try this. Sharp Seabeko. Ghost. Yeah, tournament idea. Each player builds a 30-card deck, and before the start of each match, the player combines the 30-card deck with their opponent. They play the resulting 60. That is funny. That is funny. There's a Halloween coin. Yeah. I couldn't be bothered looking for it. What's in my list again? I think I want to go first. There's like a lot of search, so I think it's worth doing first. Budgie. Budgie time. Imagine their surprise when I'm going double Yanma. So how does this work? So it goes to the active, and you get the 3 grass energies, and then we want to jet Cyclone after, right? And then the idea is to jet Cyclone to a combi. That's what we want to do. This is going to ruin them, actually, because they naturally want to have damage on their side of the board. So they are going to get cooked. So I'm going to do this. I have to discard the Luminous. I don't want to, but I have to. I'm afraid of getting locked. Wait, what? Oh yeah, it's turn 1. So yeah, that's fine. Do you have free retreat? No. Okay, please don't drag out the combi. Please also just don't knock out the Budgie. Dude. So cringe, man. Honestly. So cringe. Alright, this works. Alright, we're gonna hit them with the double monkey dory. Don't worry about it. Don't worry about it. So Vibes, you made an Iono Bolt deck. Very cool. I'm a fan. So we attach this. I'm going to Ultra Ball this and this. Then we get the Yen Mega. Okay. Boom. And then we retreat. Boom. Yen Mega's ability activates. Imagine you're playing this and your opponent goes Jet Cyclone for 420 damage. Because that is what's going to happen. That is what will happen. Like something like this. Yeah, we can just blast them with Phantom Queen. Dude. They're about to get cooked. Okay. Good luck. Good luck. So is it in any way I liked? Oh, no, it's to one of my bench Pokemon. So I'm going to put them all onto the Vespiquen. Okay, good luck. Good luck, Grimmsnarl. Let's see how you go. Let's see how you go. Good luck, Grimmsnarl. Okay. X Factor, you want to play Oink Cologne Control? It could happen. Never say never. Cut some cards for Earthen vibes. Sounds good. Digifang, how's new season? It's fun. Lots of like new cards to try out, and they're all very interesting. I've been wanting to try this Yen Mega, so I'm happy. You want to find a way to use the Terra Garchomp vibes? Yeah, I think Zenny's on the right track. I do seem to recall a Garchomp deck with Okidogi, which makes a lot of sense. You build Zard and your opponent builds Gardevoir and you put them together. It's funny. Then you'd both be forced to like play like two Pokemon that just don't go together. I don't know, it makes sense to me. Alright, well, good luck, Grimmsnarl. You get to attack once. And then I'm just gonna blast you with Vespiquen. Good luck. Shadow Bullet, and then what? And then what are we doing? Rocket Tyranitar. Uh-oh. Forgot about the ability. Uh-oh. Yeah, Mega Time. Watch this, watch this. Boom. I should have played the Dark Energy, huh? Ooh. Did not consider our current amount of remaining HP to work with. Watch this, watch this, watch this. Watch this. Boom. Phantom Queen. And we get the 30 onto the Snow Run. Wait, are you not weak to grass? What the heck? Wait. Hello? Bug? Bug. Vespiquen is bugged. It didn't apply weakness. I would like a refund. I would like a refund. Wait, I'm psychic type? Okay, alright. It's permitted. I'll allow it. I'll allow it. It looks like a grass type here. Because of the art. Okay, to be fair, probably would have made the same mistake even if I didn't have the... I still want a refund. I still want a refund. Hi Sparks, how are you? How'd the rest of your stream go? If you're here and you're not following Sparks, you should. You should. Alright, I don't know what I'm gonna do now. I am in trouble. Because I'm going to need energy back in the deck and I just don't have it. Any super rods? There is one super rod. Well, that's a shame. Well, one is all I needed. One is all I needed. Easy peasy. Easy peasy. Yeah, I'll take a Pheasantipity. Oh, why not? Alright, please don't knock out my Yen Mega. Please don't knock it out. Oh, that's rude. Your mic was connected to your headphones, which you took off after the first hour. Oh, okay. No recycler at the moment. I wish, Digifang. I wish. Am I about to get cooked by Monkey Dory? Uh-oh. No, I can't just... No! Dude. Stop it. If they move the damage here, I'm cooked. Yeah, everybody go follow Sparks. Please. That is an instruction. An instruction. Do it. Do it, or I tie the air balloon around you and make you float in the corner. You don't want to be like electric here. You don't want to be floating in the corner awkwardly. Can I just magically attach double dark energy this turn? I should not bench anything. Uh-oh. $70? Dude, I'm getting cooked. It's so close, man. It's so close. Because I can Ultra Ball for the Hawlucha. But, yeah, we don't get there. Alright, let's put all the damage into one spot. Yeah, I think it's probably GG. There's not a lot we can do about this. So close. 10 damage off. 10 damage. This is the stream for the DGen American hours. It is. I'm sorry that I'm typically just well-to-do in my streams here. I'm not... Keep it relatively tame. Which might be at odds for the dark hours. Calm down, would you, Monkey Dory? Stop it. Yes. Simply do nothing. Simply do nothing. Please. Maybe. I mean, it's looking pretty good. Yes! Yes! Despite my enormous blunder in the middle, we got there. We cooked them. Yeah, Mega's cool. I am Mega. Yes, Sparks. Yes. Oh, don't mind if I do. The golden nest ball? Why not? There is, Sparks. It's only a few hours old. There is. First? First, we go first. Well, these new cards have been pretty fun to play with so far. They did a good job. I think the game is going to be pretty enjoyable for the next 6 months or so. We'll just do Yanmar. Because I got Buddy Poffin in the back anyway, so... These cards are a little bit cringe. Not gonna lie. Yeehaw! Well, that helps. And we want an energy here. Let me do this. Yes, Zenny made some emotes. They're very cool. I did very much want a Budju emote, and then I had to think about what Pokemon would be good in the near future. And I think that Electric and Jellicent are the Pokemon that I think will be... I'll get plenty of mileage out of the emotes, put it that way. What happened to my hands, dude? You kidding me? Okay. It's like playing a different Pokemon deck. Nothing wrong with trying something new. Okay, they put down the Shaman. It doesn't stop what we're going to do. Sounds like, or it looks like they've got nothing to do. And we're happy about that. So I can do this.
Sora!
Oh, Bingus the Bingus. Thank you so much for the follow. Much appreciated. Bingus the Bingus. So we're in a little bit of strife. Right, just a little bit. There is a problem. Here. There is a problem. Okay, I have to do it like this. So I shouldn't have attached that energy there. Dang. I needed to keep the energy on this Yanma so that I could attack with Yanmega, but yeah. Actually, neither of our Pokemon are weak to fire, huh? Neither of them. Now that I think about it. Zenny. Yes, somebody put Zenny in the Zenny device, please. Trying to concentrate here. So, there is much... Ooh, that was weird. There's been a lot of clamoring about this Blaziken, now that we've got the 70 HP Torchic and the new Blaziken 90X. Smash Kick, love it, love it. Okay. We'll send up a Yanma. Go. Go, Yanma. Okay. Luminous. I don't want to. I feel like I have to research here, though. Fez? Maybe Fez gets me there. Let's try it. Yeah. So this way I don't have to use up the Luminous energy. Buzzing Boost. Accelerate 3 energy from the deck. Got 2 grass left, so let's keep that in mind. Do this. I'm very worried if I don't Ultra Ball now, I'll regret. I feel like I have to do it now. And so we're going to go into Vespiquen here. So it's great, right? Neither of our Pokemon are weak to fire. Vespiquen because, you know, it's a Psychic Terror. But also, like, Yanmega is weak to lightning and not fire. So we are quite fortunate. We move the damage. And now we see what happens. See what happens. Good night, Sparks. Everybody say good night, Sparks. Go on, move the 10 damage. See what happens next turn. See what happens. Please knock out, like, Combi or something. Don't do anything, like, interesting. Okay. Alright, then. Okay. Ooh, Surfer? Surfer's probably good. It's probably good. I'm gonna put an energy over here. I'm gonna Surfer into the Vespiquen, right? Okay, sure. Taking Yen Mega. Adrena Brain. Move damage from here. We'll apply pressure to the Torchic over there. We'll try it. Now, unless they... Like, they could double Monkey Dory to move all the damage off the Torchic. But if they do, they still have 2 Pokemon that are getting hit by Phantom Queen. Oh, I'm so happy to be playing a Vespiquen deck. This is cool. Because nothing has been quite right for this Vespiquen. But now we've got this Yanmega that just, like, it does exactly what Vespiquen needs. It's awesome. And so the hope is that we can overwhelm their board. That's the hope. Try and put down as much damage as we can. Get as many rounds out of the Vespiquen as we can. You know? Senny, don't do that. Don't do that, Senny. Alright, let's research. We'll take another Vespiquen, sure. I have to think about this. Because I think I need to hold the rod. I think I have to. I really want to attack with Vespiquen here. Yeah. It continues to pressure their board. One sec. One sec. Yeah. Can I win? Is it possible? Is it probable? Is it possible? So I'm going to promote this. I need to have a look in the deck. There's a grass and a dock. So I'm just gonna put 3 grass in the deck. Then we move. Like this. this down. Iono. I think they're gonna get cooked here. Ooh. Oh, imagine. Dang. That sucks for them. 380 HP Yanmega. And we're hitting them with the Adrena Brain. Let's just knock out the Dreepy. Bye. Bye, Dreepy. Sure. Let's have 4 energy on the Vespiquen. Why not? Okay, one sec. One sec. I'll be right back. Okay, you lot. I wasn't quite able to get the Ethan's game that I wanted to go with my impromptu deck profile. Probably like not that interesting anyway. The deck's been around for like ages, so what I should do is grind out something with Yanmega and make that my next like full deck profile, right? Now that I think about it. Oh, it's Yuki. Hey Yuki. Happy Destined Rivals Day! What are you gonna do? 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 I do, Zenny, I do have the Terror Box, but it's now too late. And this is what I mean. When every so often I talk about like what kind of category Pokemon cards falls into. And it's somewhere between, like, being about knowledge and being about... Cringe. Cringe. Dude. Dude. I'm not gonna lose like this, am I? Ain't no way. Please! Please! No! I'm so close! Where to put it? Where to put? Sure. Pecharunt can't evolve. So we're going to do this. Pecharunt cannot evolve. It cannot escape its fate. Yuki, what's up? One more set till Air Balloon. Okay, have faith. Chen Pao will return. But for now, Yanmega. Buzzing Boost. And Vespiquen. Hit them with the Phantom Queen. This is like the coolest combo ever. I hope I can get a deck profile done for this combo soon. Because it would be nice. Maybe just work on it over the weekend or something. Because I think Yanmega is like, people are kind of interested in this card. It's just like different, you know? It's different. Yeah, see, look. Eventually they have to break the lock. They have to do something. They have to do something. Yeah, well that's not good enough. At least I don't think so. And then they just lose to Phantom Queen. GG's. Nice try. Oh, buddy. Okay, I gotta go. It is time to do the dinners. I apologize, tonight's stream was a bit short. It was a bit short. It would be nice to stream for longer, but that is just the constraints within which I exist. And you know what? That's fine. All things in balance, okay? Whether it's streaming, whether it's making time for important humans, whether it's like actually getting out of the house, touching grass. Maybe just working on yourself from time to time. Develop a skill. Look at the stars. All that good stuff. You've been cooked by ads for 3 minutes? Get wrecked. Alright, let's go raid Double A. Double A is doing some more discovery of the format, so it would be nice to swing it over to Double A. Friend of the stream. Good human. 78th at Portland. Impressive. But yes, it's time to go. Thanks everybody for being here. I will see you next time. Cheers.